Firstly, I have to give a shout out to my good friend Ricegoo. As you all know, he's the balance guy, so if you enjoy seeing all the new balance changes that come to League, make sure you go sub to him. I wanted to make this balance change video because Riven is my champion and she's actually getting some pretty big interesting, not just buffs, but changes in the way that she operates. With the removal of haste from most bruiser items, i.e. Death Dance and more, Riven took a pretty big hit in the win rate department, and even I as a one trick find her pretty underwhelming at times compared to Divine Sunderer champions like Jax, Fiora, or Camille. On Twitter, Riot Froxon showed us the changes they have in mind for Riven next patch, so I'm going to run through them here and discuss what they'll do for her exactly. Firstly, a bit of a nice quality of life change. Her passive stacks are getting added under a HP bar, but only the player can see them. Personally, I've never had an issue keeping track of my passive stacks, but it'll be a nice change regardless, especially for newer players. Next, her passive is getting adjusted. On live, it goes up in spikes at levels 1, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18, making her pre-6 pretty weak as there's no adjustment until she gets her ult. Riot's change will be making her passive increase every level now instead of spikes, adding 1.75% total AD onto her autos from level 1 through to 18. I never understood why there's such a big gap pre-6, this seems to make a lot more sense. And the final change they're making is the one that I'm most excited about. Her passive now applies to towers at 50% effectiveness. Riven is one of the slowest bruisers at taking down towers in the game. You've got Camille with her Q and auto resets, Fiora doing Fiora things, Jax with attack speed passive and W auto reset, and Gangplank just literally sets towers on fire, dealing true damage. This will make getting those solo kills early a lot more impactful as getting plates is more feasible now. Personally, I think they're good changes, but they don't fix Riven's real issue in her inability to deal with armor. But I'll always take buffs. What are your thoughts on the changes? Let me know in the comments below. Bye!